All right, guys. So the next one that we're going to take a look at is called Conversio. It used to be called Receiptful for those of you who've been around for a little bit. But basically, what this does is it sends them a receipt after they purchase anything, and directly attached to that receipt is a dynamically updated coupon code. So, like, let's say that they buy a men's polo with their receipt, instead of getting kind of the generic template from Shopify, they'd get a nicer looking template, but with their receipt would also include a coupon, a 24-hour valid coupon for 30% off or 50% off on any other purchase. So it brings them back to your site, it gets you more additional sales, and the hardest part about all of this, guys, is getting your first customer. Once you get your first customer, it's so much easier. It's very difficult to bring customers in for the very first time, but it's much easier to get them to spend again once they're kind of already used to your overall site and presence and things like that. So we're going to grab this, install it. We are going to make an account really quick. And now we are here. So they have a 30-day free trial, but they also have a free plan. For most of the things that we need, it's going to be free because they have an abandoned cart. A lot of these apps kind of try to do everything you need so you can, pay to keep their app basically. But we're doing our abandoned cart with MailChimp. We already set that up, and so we're not going to use this. We are, however, going to use the receipts section. So what this shows you right here is basically how much money this specific app makes you. So like, for example, if you send a receipt with Conversio, which used to be called Receiptful for those of you who've been in the Shopify space for a minute, what this tells you is if somebody uses a coupon code from their receipt and you make this much more revenue because of it, this is basically their dashboard telling you how much money Conversio makes you. So it kind of like is its way of deeming the cost of the software worth it, and it's actually quite a good idea, and it's interesting to take a look at. So what we're going to do is we're going to come into receipts here, and we're going to go to templates. The default template is basically what we are going to be editing here. And it's really cool, right? We can do a lot of stuff here as far as what we want to include and things like that. I leave it pretty much how it is right here, right? We'll grab our logo really quick. And so I deleted their logo. I'm just going to quickly add an image here. And we are going to pull in one of my logos. I like to have both a black and white version, just depending on whether or not your specific background wherever you're placing your logo. Maybe you have dark colored slideshows, so your logo shows, it looks poor if it's black, or maybe you have white colored areas like in this specific template. So it's nice to, when you create your logo, have your graphic artist make both a black and white version of it. Obviously, black is going to look better here. So we're going to upload it really quick. Obviously, that's really big, so let's make it a little smaller. Let's make it even smaller. That looks pretty good. So Golf Ninjas displays the first name here. I like to make this a little bit more personal. For your purchase today. It shows the receipt, and this will all auto-populate, guys, so don't worry about any of this. It's going to show up perfect. Your Ninja discount. Again, it populates their first name here. It populates the discount. If you want to choose it here, I like to do between 30 and 50%. So if you're choosing like the right type of products, guys, excuse me, then you're going to have enough room here to really do 30 or whatever you want it to be, really. So excuse me. So you change it here in the settings, and it'll actually auto-populate, and this setting, or excuse me, this discount code will dynamically update for different people. It'll give them new accounts, and it literally handles all of the complexity kind of behind the scenes. So it's really a very interesting product that really saves me a lot of time and a lot of effort, and it's going to make you a lot of money, which is obviously the best part. So we're just going to do a little awesome products just waiting for you in our store. I like to add a little enthusiasm to these. They're kind of bland to begin with. So you can put whatever you want down here. We're going to save this. Save the layout. So a couple more things that we want to add just to increase the likelihood of people actually using this is just some scarcity, right? You want to make it seem like this is really only going to be active for 24 hours. And I wrote out just like a little script for you guys to use if you want. Um, I like just, keeping it pretty simple. You can you can introduce yourself and say, hey, I'm the owner at Golf Ninjas. I just wanted to reach out and say I saw your order come in a little while ago. In order to reach out and say thanks as a way of saying thank you, I want to offer you a special 24-hour while you wait. As a way of saying thanks for shopping with us today. Here's your coupon for off your next purchase in the next 2 weeks. So 2 weeks is a little bit too long. People are not going to remember that. So we're going to say your discount for 30% off, 50% off, whatever you want to do, which is valid for. We're going to say which is only valid for the next 24 hours. We're going to bold that. And then, if you want to add a little bit more, I'm just going to take this directly. So we're going to say something like, you heard right, for the next 24 hours, you can get 50% off of any of our best-selling products. We're going to left notate all of this. Actually, let's keep it centered for now, see what looks better. Why are we doing this? Well, we want to create an amazing impression with our first customers. We believe reputation and customer experience is the most important asset. I'm going to bold this too because it's very important. Nonetheless, this deal will only be available for the next 24 hours after the coupon will automatically expire. Take advantage and have a great rest of your day. And we're going to say Kevin David, Golf Ninjas founder and CEO. People like, hearing from the actual founder or CEO of a company. It feels more personal than you could say customer service. People, it's just very impersonal that way, and people don't feel as special. People like to feel like you're really only offering it to them. And so we're just going to do something simple like this, right? This is going to look good on mobile, and it's going to look good on desktop. You like to keep small sentences. Big blocks of text, people just fog over and don't read at all. And so that is just our basic template for Conversio. And it works great, guys. We want to make sure that these titles are updated and kind of optimized for the human eye rather than search engine optimization, how they are right now, just kind of stuff with keywords. But we're going to do that all in our normal store. Let's just highlight this one more time. I like these to be very perfect because a lot of people are going to see them, so you want to do them right the first time. So we're going to save the layout. We're going to exit the builder, and the receipts are turned on. And so this is going to give you a lot more kind of upsell customers. I like to call this receipt upsells. It's kind of downstream income. You're getting people to come back, spend more, kind of form the habit of coming to your store and buying from you, which is huge because then the next time they have to buy a gift, or maybe they meet more people while they're golfing or something like that, they'll remember your store. So building that relationship with your customers is key, and Conversio helps do that with receipt upsells. So I hope that helped, guys, and we'll see you on the next app.